we were a couple seconds there, and I go back to the truck, and she's not in there. I'm like, well, where's Dana? And my sister-in-law's like, well, she's in the truck. I'm like, no, she isn't. I just checked. She's like, no, 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 someone else's truck. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so jumped in, or took a look, and she's in the fucking in this other guy's truck. I'm like, what the fuck? I can hear them on speakerphone, like her calling whoever it was, and then it turns out that she just took a ride home with this random old guy, right? Uh, and I thought that was, I'm like, okay, you know what? As long as you make it home, whatever. And just kind of just left it to be someone else's duty, right? We were just on our way home anyway, back to the city, so there's no really reason why that should have been a thing. But I was like, well, whatever. We'll just chill. We'll just do whatever. And ooh, snow day. No, it's not snow day, is it? So yeah, so there was that thing, and then a couple days go by, kind of forgot about it, just doing my own thing, and then my dad's like, you know what, whatever happened to her, you should make sure that she's okay. I'm like, you know what, Dad's right again. Ooh, nice one. Okay, I'll make sure that I'll text her and see what's going on, right? So, yeah, it's not right. Right? So, yeah, no, and it was wild, right? But so we're like, okay, we'll just, I'll go check in and see how she's doing, whatever. And I text her, and then she's like, I'm sorry, I was, I was really embarrassed. What happened? I'm not surprised if you don't want to talk to me anymore. I'm like, you know what? I'd actually, enjoy getting to know you. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. It was crazy. Whatever happened. Drowning, whatever. But let's just chill. It's good. And let's just start new, right? And she's like, okay, why don't we go to a movie? And I'm like, okay. Why don't we go to a movie? She's like, okay, let's go to a movie on Sunday. I'm like, okay, let's go to a movie on Sunday. Ooh. So, a couple days go by, and it's Sunday, and I stood her up because I got so messed up the night before. I just kind of slept in past noon and missed the movie date, and then I'm like, I didn't really talk to her after that, but a couple weeks go by, right? And my roommate, it's like 3 in the morning. I'm having trouble sleeping, just about on the brink of sleep, and then my roommate knocks on my door. He's like, hey man, you gotta hear about this crazy dream I just had. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, really? Like, I almost fell asleep. I've been struggling to sleep for hours. Now you're gonna tell me about a fucking dream? I'm like, okay. Nice. That was sick. And he's like, yeah, so, that friend, Dana, and her friend was messaging me on Facebook, and said that she killed herself. Like, really, that's crazy. Like, why? What was going on? Like, well, that's a crazy dream, man. Like, that's why are you dreaming shit like that? He's like, no, dude, it's not a dream. Like, it's actually serious. She killed herself. I'm like, what the fuck? So. Okay. Yeah, so he had a dream to tell, and he's like, yeah, so my friend, that friend Naomi, that came over with Dana that one night, she messaged, yeah, Dana's the girl, yeah, Naomi was the one that was invited over or that came over twice that was never invited over. It was kind of ironic, but she was friends with my roommate on Facebook, and then she messages him, yeah, and she's like, yeah, so Dana killed herself. And I'm like, dude, that's a crazy dream. He's like, dude, I'm not dreaming. It actually happened. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, what the fuck? So I messaged Dana, and I don't hear anything. I'm like, okay. I messaged her friend Naomi, and she's like, yeah, so Dana killed herself. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was like a couple weeks after I just met her, and I didn't believe it, but I checked, and I saw her obituary, and honestly, dude, it was just saying, it was just saying like, it just listed off her family. These are people that are gonna miss her, and that was it. That's all it was. It's like, yeah, she's shy in school. She had a few friends. Um, nice play. And yeah, then she just listed off. She has a brother, a family, whatever, a sister, parents, and that was it. So I'm like, holy fuck, like, that's it. I guess the sex was that bad, eh? So I like to end it on that note, but yeah, that's the story of DGD, Dead Girl Dana, and so where this comes relevant, because this is an old story, like it's a couple years, I mean a year and a half old. I haven't really told it since like a little bit after it happened, but I told, obviously I told my friends this story before she even killed herself, right? So when I told them that she did, they were like flabbergasted, right? Because they hear about this crazy story, um, that happened right after it happened, and then I tell them, a couple weeks later, like the girl that I saved from drowning, well, she hanged herself. Like, holy shit. So yeah, Apple Duster. That was not the best, narrative of a story. But let me get to the more relevant. Oh shit, these guys are aggressive. Let me get to. Ooh. Yeah. That's on you, mate. That's on you. That's not right, mate. So that's one story, and I've had pretty much all my female encounters from like 2016, 2015. It was like all really crazy. It was never a normal encounter. Like when I would meet a girl, whether it's just a random friend request I sent someone on Facebook, which only happened once, right? To someone meeting someone on Tinder. It was never just a normal exchange. But yeah, so imagine this, like you just add this person on Facebook, and then 3 weeks later they kill themselves, and this is after you had like a relationship with them, like and you knew them. Like it was crazy. I'd never experienced that before, right? Like I'm thinking, I'm thinking, do I have something to do with this? Like, is this my fault? It, and I knew it wasn't my fault. She went through some, she had some difficulties. Yeah. She had